Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Today we are continuing with our theme through the month of February with love magic and self-love. And I have created a self-love tarot spread for you to use when you're feeling maybe a little lost and you don't know how to proceed with self-care and how to go about moving forward on your self-love journey. So without further ado, let's move into the tarot spread. Before I do any tarot readings, I like to set the mood of what I'm doing, what I'm reading. I have these little stones that I got from, I don't remember where I got them actually. I have had them for a while. I'm just gonna put them all around the table. I have this very large chunk of rose quartz in the shape of a heart. This is one of my favorite crystals that I actually do have, and I got it from a local woman when I lived in Oregon. So since this reading is about self-love, I'm going to put that on the table as I do my reading. I also have this fairly large chunk of amethyst that I also got from a local person when I lived in Oregon. Amethyst can be good for calming nerves and anxieties, so that's going to go on the table too somewhere. And then I have this large chunk of clear quartz. Again, got it from a local person when I lived in Oregon. I'm all about those local crystals and local sources. This is going to go on the table too. When I do my readings, things are normally just everywhere until I get situated. I'm also going to be using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. If you haven't seen my walkthrough and review of this deck, I will leave it in the description below. I'll also put it up here in the corner somewhere for this video. This is one of my favorite decks, and it's the one I'm going to be using today. So for this tarot spread, it's going to use 5 cards laid out in a very specific shape. So I'm going to move these around because they're going to be in the way. Okay. And we can put the amethyst here, or maybe somewhere down here where you can actually see it. Here. Put the quartz here. And then I'm going to shuffle my deck. For this particular spread, while you're shuffling, I would really focus on self-love and how you can continue the journey of loving yourself. Because self-love is really a journey. It's not something that is going to have a destination, and you're going to have ups and downs. And this tarot spread isn't designed to give you a quick fix or tell you exactly what you're going to need to do for everything to be all better. Okay, this is a way for you to ponder your self-love journey. So we're going to need 5 cards, and they're going to be arranged in the shape of an arrow shooting upward. Now, when I create tarot spreads, the way that I lay the cards out usually has meaning. If you haven't seen that video on how I design tarot spreads, I'll leave it up here in the corner and I'll put it in the description below. But you're going to need 5 cards laid out in the shape of an arrow shooting upwards. And you can lay them out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or however you want to lay it out, but it shoots upwards for a reason, because you are going forward, you are moving forward and trying to better yourself. So an arrow pointing up. So we're going to set these to the side. I'm also going to take this rose quartz and place it on the 5th card, which is this card up here on top, and I'll tell you why at the end. I'm not going to do my reading reveal because my readings are personal to me, but I am going to walk you through the meanings of each of these cards and how you can read them all together for yourself. So through the process of self-love, we often forget the things that we're good at, and we get stuck in this negative thought cycle of, man, I'm really not good at this, or, you know, I'm no good, nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, things like that. So this first card here asks you, how am I really? How are you really doing? Because sometimes it can be difficult for us to be honest with ourselves. So this first card is, how am I really? Card number 1. Card number 2 here, as we continue up the arrow, is, what is something that I am amazing at? And I often find that it's helpful for us to remember the things that we're good at as we're going through the process of either learning how to love ourselves or coming back to our self-love. Moving over here to card number 3. Card number 3 asks you, what is my purpose right now? What do you need to be doing right now for your higher good, for yourself? Card number 4 over here says, what's getting in my way? Are you getting in your own way? Do you have something from your past getting in your way? Is there some external factor that's in your way? Card number 4 is going to help answer that question for you. And finally, card number 5, where I have placed my rose quartz heart, says, how can I love myself right now? What is one thing that I can do to continue on the path of self-love for myself? Because self-love is a journey for no one else. It is for you and you alone, and it's going to look different for everyone. So please use this tarot spread if the questions resonate with you, and let me know how it goes. If you have a rose quartz, I do strongly encourage you to place it here on card number 5 so that you can further channel in that loving, healing energy of rose quartz to your question of how you can begin to love yourself right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you use this tarot spread, please let me know in the comments below how it went for you and if the questions and the responses really resonated with where you are right now. If you don't read tarot and you want a self-love tarot reading, I have actually left a link in the description below to my shop where you can get this reading done for you by me. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. We are continuing with the theme of love and self-love all through the month of February, and I'm excited for what I have coming next week. So stay tuned. Make sure you ring the bell so you can be notified of when my new videos go live, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much to my patrons over on Patreon. Your support really keeps me inspired and moving forward. We are continuing self-love on Patreon as well. You can join me over there for as little as $1 a month and get patron exclusive perks and content. If you want to join me over on Patreon, you can do that at patreon.com/roundthecauldron.